Good evening. So today was a pretty interesting day for the dollar as the dollar made it underneath and continued in its downward trend in this descending wedge pattern. And so with this pattern that it's in, the outlook and the expectation for this price action is that the dollar will break down. One of the things that we noted today is that the dollar was continuing to trend sideways after the overnight dip that bounced off of 103,500. And so, with that bounce from that area and reclaiming its downward support that was built, it is now still receiving rejection at the same place that it has been receiving rejection since last week. So, with this rejection that it's facing, we do have bearishness as far as the outlook being for the dollar. We talked about that when the dollar lost the 104,250 area. The dollar has been underneath the 104,250 area for pretty much the sum of this week, except for the first couple of days. With that being said, as far as this downtrend that we continue to see the dollar in, we see the same thing setting up for the UC idea as both the dollar index and the UC idea only hold on to their 200 period moving averages. So again, we do have resistance here. So this former area that was support now turning into resistance. We are seeing that resistance there. Again, the critical area for the UC idea was when it lost 135. So after losing 135, this has been in a steady downtrend. We have for the GU idea, again, we talked about all of these continual higher lows that are being made. Not only does it have these higher lows that are being made, but it also has this breakout. So it popped out overnight coming into Thursday. And so it popped out overnight and then came back down and simply just retraced that move because that was a very big move that occurred overnight. So that move needed to be validated, which is why it dropped and is now continuing up. We also see for the EU idea that it is going to need to get above this resistance. But again, it is making these higher lows, so consistent higher lows, as it is seeking to make its way back up to 108,500. And then after that, looking to make its way up to 108,750. We have for the AU idea, this one looking to make its way back up to 65,750, as it does also have all of these higher lows being formed. And then for the MU idea, we have all of these higher lows being formed as well. Remember at the top of the week, we were calling for this one to make it to 62. This one has not only made it to 62 multiple times, but it is also closing above 62. And now looking to build off of the foundation that it had as it began to make these moves at the top of the week. We also see for the UJ idea that this one is looking to try to make it back above this 150 500 area. If it is able to hold and make it back above that area, it can continue to look to push up above. If not, this downtrend will continue into the weekend. And so we will see, and we're on watch to see if it can break out of this downtrend or if it will flow into this downtrend into next week. So that's what we're watching and keeping our eye out for. We'll continue to keep you all posted as it pertains to what the outlook is for the dollar as we get ready to round out and close out this week. And we will let you all know the trade ideas as they develop, what course of action we're taking on those. So we look forward to trading with you guys tomorrow.